On this episode of Ask Dan, we're going to talk about whether or not Build 2018 is actually happening. Should you buy that Android phone or hold off for the rumored Andromeda device later this year? And whether or not the Invoke Cortana speaker will ever get multiple user support. Stay tuned. Will Build 2018 actually happen, or is Microsoft skipping it this year? Okay, before we get started here, let's talk about what the Microsoft Build Conference actually is. So every year, Microsoft holds a developer conference, and it is to basically talk about all their new developer tools and what they're doing. Sometimes they give a preview of what's coming to Windows as a platform. They also talk about Azure and other kind of boring enterprisey things, but that's the main focus there. We do cover it every year, and the reason for that is a lot of stuff is coming out there that helps us understand what is going to be going on with Microsoft for the next year, year and a half. They've also sometimes in the past announced consumer products. So we've seen phones announced once in a while and sometimes stuff with the Surface related, but it's primarily been developer driven. And that's been the focus for the last few years with less emphasis on the consumer space. Nonetheless, we still go there. So what about this year? The reason why this question is being asked now is because at this time, Microsoft has usually announced Build, the dates, when it's happening, where it's happening, and when the tickets go on sale for developers. And that has not yet happened. However, no, Microsoft is not skipping Build this year. In fact, I can tell you it's probably going to happen the first 2 weeks of May. And yes, it'll be back at Microsoft campus again, as opposed to San Francisco, which I'm happy about. As to when Microsoft will actually announce Build 2018 and when the tickets go on sale and all that stuff, I don't really know yet, but look for it in the next few weeks. But it is still actually happening. We'll be there, of course, covering it live as it happens. Is it smart to buy an Android phone now that Microsoft's new device is around the corner? Okay, so this question is in reference to the Microsoft Project Andromeda, which is a rumored foldable device that's supposed to come out later this year. It's going to be smartphone-ish, but not quite. It's going to be a foldable computer that fits in your pocket, runs a version of Windows Core OS. You can see my previous videos where I talk a little bit more about it. So the question is, should you hold off on buying an Android phone in anticipation of this? It's a very tough question to answer. First of all, this thing could get canceled at any moment. We don't get actual status updates from Microsoft about what's happening with this project, so we don't know. We also don't know its full feature set. So for me to tell you, yeah, you don't need a smartphone, this thing is all you need, is way premature. Plus, everybody has their own views about what is necessary in a smartphone device. Some of you need banking apps or specific applications that this may not have or can't do. And in fact, I don't think Microsoft's going to position this as a smartphone replacement. Instead, they'll position it as a companion to your smartphone at first. Sure, we're hearing it can make phone calls and probably text message, but that doesn't mean it's going to be an actual smartphone or can replace a smartphone for all of you. We also don't know its full capabilities. Although we're hearing some internal discussions about things that this thing could possibly do, I don't want to talk about it quite today. It may be too early. I still wouldn't necessarily not buy an Android phone in anticipation of this. Don't forget, I expect this thing to cost at least $1,000. I don't know, maybe more, maybe less. It's not going to be cheap though. So for now, I would just sit tight. If you can hold out till the end of the year and not buy a phone, you can make a better evaluation at that time. But otherwise, just go buy that phone you want now. You'll be happier for it. Do you think we'll see multi-user support for the Harman Kardon Invoke Cortana speaker? Okay, so a lot of questions going on with the Harman Kardon Invoke. Make sure you check out my review of that device. I actually just bought my third one because I actually like it a lot, so I want one for all my rooms. It is still $99 at the Microsoft Store, so I think that's actually not a bad deal. It's an incredible speaker. But let's get to the main question here. Multi-user support. So right now when you sign up with the Invoke, you're going to have to log in with your own Microsoft account, and it links everything there. Cool stuff, but if you have a family, obviously that is not ideal. You want to be able to access, say, multiple calendars. I can't tell you right now multiple user support is there or it's coming right away. I can tell you you can add multiple calendars now to the Invoke speaker, and that helps a lot. I can also tell you that there is an insider program. It's private, but it involves people who are consumers who have this speaker who are testing new features. I would describe this as very active development. Every week they're almost adding new features, and a lot of that comes through the Cortana backend. That means the actual Invoke doesn't need like new firmware updates. It's just being turned on because Cortana is in the cloud. And that's a really cool thing. Regarding multi-user accounts, I can tell you that Microsoft has acknowledged this feature. That is, a lot of people are requesting it, and it's very popular, and they are trying to work on it. I can't give you a specific ETA on it, but I do expect it to happen at some point. It does make sense if Microsoft ever wants a smart home hub system to have multi-user support there. So I would expect it to happen. I just can't give you a specific ETA. All right, so that does it for this episode. Remember, if you have a question, use hashtag AskDanWindows on Twitter or go to Windows Central and use our forums. We can ask me a question there. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody. So you have a Microsoft, I hate the
Yeah, I'm hearing it.
I know. I don't know what to do about that.
Can't be zipped. No?
I mean, I can zip them down, but I don't think it's gonna help. I don't know. I'll just try to keep my sleeves off.